Days of Our Lives spoilers: Jennifer returns with Jack and faces horror. Days of Our Lives week of June 2nd update: Belle shuts EJ out. Sierra's surprise for Beau. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Jennifer Horton Devereaux will have a meltdown over Chad DiMera and Kat Green's date. Once Jennifer returns with Jack Devereaux and faces the horror, she'll fly into a rage and do some serious venting to her hubby. On June 5th, Days spoilers say Jack and Jennifer will make their way back to Salem. Of course, that'll be due to the news of John Black's demise and his forthcoming burial service. As luck would have it, June 5th is also when Kat and Chad will go on the date they've been planning. Considering the timing, it sounds like Jennifer and Jack are about to come date dwellers. It's easy to imagine Jack and Jennifer stumbling upon a warm moment between Kat and Chad as they strengthen their connection. Days spoilers suggest Jennifer may see for herself just how close Chad has gotten to Kat and flip out about it. We're talking about the same woman who posed as Abigail DiMera and tried to make them all believe Abby was still alive. That's insupportable as far as Jennifer's concerned, but Chad understands that Kat was stuck in a horrible situation. Days of Our Lives suckers will recall that Clyde Weston was forcing Kat to play along if she wanted to save her mama, so Chad's willing to cut her some slack. Jennifer, on the other hand, will remain mealy with Kat, and she'll be just as angry with Chad for giving her a pass. Once Jennifer substantiates the growing bond between Chad and Kat, it'll really shoot her over the edge. Days spoilers say Jennifer will completely melt down and state her complaints to Jack, who'll do his stylish to calm her in the fate. Is there a world where Jennifer could ever get past what Kat did? Time will tell, but Jennifer will surely remain rankled up with Abigail's former impersonator for now. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Jack and Jennifer's common return will come with some drama, so stay tuned for updates on what's in store for these two. Days of Our Lives week of June 2nd update: Belle shuts EJ out. Sierra's surprise for Beau. Days of Our Lives spoilers update for the week of June 2nd to 6th reveals that Belle Black will shut EJ DiMera out while Sierra Brady Weston has a surprise for Beau Brady. Gabby Hernandez and Ariana Ari Horton will also face off, so then's what Days of Our Lives suckers can anticipate. Despite the false stopgap that Days offered regarding John Black's fate, he'll face a grim outgrowth. John won't get the miraculous recovery Marlena Evans was playing up, so she'll have to say farewell ever rather. Marlena will remain by John's side as he eventually fades down, and in the fate, she'll exfoliate plenitude of gashes as she mourns. Although Carrie Brady Reed and numerous other loved bones will essay to comfort Marlena, she'll substantially just need time to suffer and reuse her loss. Belle, Brady Black, Eric Brady, and Paul Narita will all do their fair share of mourning as well. Days spoilers say EJ DiMera will want to console Belle in her time of need, but she'll push him down rather. Despite all the pain, Paul and Andrew Donovan will decide to move forward with their Salem marriage, since it's what John would have wanted. Once Jennifer Horton Devereaux and Jack Devereaux return together, they'll find out about Chad DiMera's date with Kat Green and Object, especially mealy Jennifer. Other Days spoilers say Gabby and Ari have a showdown ahead of them, so Ari's rebellious band will continue to earn her mama's disapprobation. After Holly Jonas supports Tate Black over John's demise, he'll take a stint of the sanitarium with Sophia Choi as they get ready for their baby's birth. Kate Roberts Brady will also push Philip Kiriakis to awaken, and Beau will get a wake-up call of his own as he eventually emerges from his coma. Hope Brady, Sean Brady, and Sierra will be rapturous over Beau coming back to them. At some point, Sierra will bring little Beau Weston and Addie Weston for a visit with their grandpa, so that'll be an awful surprise for Beau. Days of Our Lives spoilers say the week of June 2nd to 6th will bring some gladdening moments to neutralize all the John sadness, so stay tuned for updates on all the big news that's brewing. Days of Our Lives Players of the Month for May 2025: Lindsay Godfrey and Paul Telfer. Lindsay Godfrey and Paul Telfer left us bedazzled in the month of May, especially on the 21st, when Xander brazens Sarah about her falsehoods. After watching their scenes on May 21st, we could pick one Days of Our Lives pantomime of the month for May. So we chose two. Please compliment Lindsay Godfrey and Paul Telfer for their winning and heartbreaking performances as Xander brazens Sarah about lying to him about Philip's forged letter. Sarah frustratingly kept Philip's phony crime from Xander for months. And also, once her hubby eventually set up out, he still had no idea that Sarah was in on the secret. Still, it was clear that formerly he erected that particular part of the mystification together. There would be fireworks. And day suckers were disappointed. While Godfrey and Telfer always deliver, on May 21st, they transcended with their battle scenes. The scenes were so violent and mesmerizing that we wish the entire hour had been devoted to the worsening of the Xander/Sarah marriage. What was heartbreaking was that Xander always saved his wrathfulness and the more unpredictable corridor of his personality for other people. But in this occasion, Sarah got the full force of Xander 1.0, the affront, the vitriol, everything. She could indeed believe what she was hearing. And as a result, she expressed confirmation for what she did. She stated how she knew what she did was wrong, but she did it for the right reasons. History backed her up, and she listed his recent history one, going after Brady, pointing a gun at Philip's head and pulling the detector. And, of course, it all crowned with Xander beating Philip to a pulp after his conduct hovered the sanitarium deal. But that didn't matter to Xander. He didn't relatively fess up to the beatdown, but he easily was regretful about Philip fighting for his life. Then's why Will is the perfect person for Johnny to entrust in on days. With Will back in Salem, Johnny has turned to his big family during his recent identity extremity on Days of Our Lives. And if he's truly the bone who shot EJ, then's why Will is the perfect person for him to entrust in. Ever since the night EJ was shot and left for dead, Johnny has been the #1 suspect to observers. Not only was he maddened at his father and admitted to wishing he was dead, but it was latterly revealed that he stole Roman's gun and refocused it straight at his father that night. EJ remembers seeing Johnny hold him at gunpoint and has been determined to keep his son safe despite assuming he was his bushwhacker. Johnny has been denying shooting his father to anyone who asks, despite dodging Roman's questioning tone when he mentioned his gun being taken. However, he'll need to entrust in someone ultimately, and if anyone will understand what he did, if he truly did shoot his father as vengeance for violating his mama. Back in 2007, after Lucas set about what EJ did to Sammy, he ended their marriage, devastating a youthful Will. Sammy decided to snappily marry EJ, but their marriage didn't go to plan when EJ wound up shot. Lucas took the fall for the firing, but latterly, it was revealed that Will shot EJ as vengeance for ruining his parents' marriage. Not only has Will been on the contrary end of a detector toward EJ, but ironically, that firing also happened due to what EJ did to Sammy coming to light. However, it may prompt Will to reveal to him that he formerly did the same thing, if Johnny admits to his family that he was the bone who shot his father. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.